it's very interesting to me to know how you came to understand the need for economic freedom in Africa. Like what happened to you? How did you start looking in a place where no one was looking at, right? Um, what happened?
Well, there are two factors, and maybe I might probably say the fortuitous factors. Number one, I'm an economist, so I am able to understand um, government control and price controls much better than, uh, say, the average educated African. And number two, don't forget that, and I think this is also a very unique part of my upbringing. When I attended the University of Ghana uh, in 1966 to 1969. And one of my professors was called Sarkowski. In fact, he was a Polish economist. So he was kind of teaching us much about Marxian economists when I was growing up. But then I noticed that the Marxian economist was not particularly relevant to the economist that was, in fact, it turned out to be more of a utopian economy, how society should be ordered. And it wasn't really realistic for me when I was growing up. And then when I finished my university degree, I had a scholarship to go to Canada. So I was more able to learn more about orthodox, economics than the Marxian economics that was being taught to me. That's number one. Number two, my mother was also very much, shall I say, commonsensical, traditional woman. She used to be a matron at the secondary school in Ghana. So she was able to, she was able to sort of school me in, shall I say, traditional economics, because much of the markets in Ghana had been dominated by women, as I was saying some time ago. So she explained much of that when I was growing up. So I had two unique experiences, one being an economist and also, number two, having a mother who was a matron, and she used to go to the market all the time to buy goods for the secondary school that she was cooking for. So two unique circumstances in my upbringing.
So if I had to sum it up, let me see if I'm getting this straight. You started looking into economic freedom at a time, you started realizing that Africa needed more economic freedom at a time when almost no one saw that. The lay of the land was Marxism and Marxist theories all over the place. And you're saying that what helped you not fall for it is the fact that on one end, you're not only are you an economist, so you can put two and two together, and number two, most importantly, your mom, who was a market lady, she was just like, and yes, you are right. Even in reality, it makes no sense because we're obviously doing something. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know the influence of your mom into this, George. Very interesting. Very interesting. So
Well,
then,
um, my mother was the one who used to go to the market and buy goods, and I will also say, tell her that why don't you buy goods cheaply, more cheaply, at such and such a price, and that the government has set price controls and that sort. And she used to laugh at me and says, "Look, you can't go to the market and go and buy goods at government dictated price, because the market woman wouldn't sell the goods to you. And I said, wait a minute, something doesn't jive here. Are you telling me that the market woman would disobey government orders? And my mother would look at me and say, hey, look, the goods are not government goods. They are the goods of the market woman. They, in traditional Africa, they can sell the goods at whatever price that they want. If you don't like the price, don't buy it. Go and
Don't buy it.
yes, don't buy it. Go and produce your own goods. You know,
So
that is down to earth type of common sense.